Hey guys, welcome back to another stream on the channel. It's Football Hypes here. And in today's stream, we're going to be continuing with our Arsenal career in Soccer Manager 2021. And this is episode 20. Crazy how far we've gotten into this Arsenal career series. We're already at episode 20, lads. I mean, we're quite far in, and I'm looking forward to today's stream. I genuinely am. And I hope everybody's had a good weekend. Of course, first of all, I hope everybody's had a fantastic weekend. And it's a Sunday stream, of course, and it's going to be a chilled one, just like yesterday. And yeah, I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody's hyped up to start the next week. But yeah, we're obviously going to be finishing off this stream in the January transfer window because yeah, we're about 21 days into the January transfer window. We've made a couple of signings. I'll recap on that. But I would say overall it's been a pretty terrible season, right? We went from title winners to struggling to finish in the Europa League, right? It's insane. And I've been looking at potential problems that we've been having, reasons why we are where we are, reasons why we've been losing. And I've taken a look at it, and I haven't been quite sure. I mean, people are mentioning morale, the players, the roles, the tactics, and I'm kind of still looking at it, but I've kind of opened up to experimenting with some new tactics because obviously we were using the tactics that I normally use in the previous stream, and we won the title using those tactics. But if we experiment with some of these tactics, right, and nothing works, that means there's something else that's the problem, because that means the tactics won't be the problem. It will be something else, and then we can investigate from there. But for now, I'll be open to using different tactics. Obviously, just taking a look at it, I did change pretty much everything at the end of the last stream. For those of you that were there, I did change a few things. So we're going to be trying it out on this stream. And if you guys have some tactics that you want me to try out, just throw it in the live chat and I'll take a look at it. Not right now, of course, because I already have some tactics that I'm going to try out, experiment with. But yeah, I hope welcome everybody to the stream. I hope everybody's doing well, and smash a like on the stream. And one thing I would just like to mention, I really want to say thank you for 2,500 subscribers, right? We reached that, I think, earlier today, and I was just keeping track of that the whole time, and I was just like, oh, come on, we're almost there. And I saw a little earlier that we just reached 2,500 subscribers, and a few people congratulated me. And I really appreciate it. Every single one of you that have subscribed to my channel, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, because I wouldn't be here right now streaming for you guys if it wasn't for you that watch my content. And I am quite guilty of not, posting specials like 1,000 subscriber special or 2,000 subscriber special, but for reaching this milestone, it's massive, right? And it's pretty crazy, because not many people that start YouTube get into this kind of position with this amount of subscribers. You have to work mighty hard to get here, and I just want to say thank you and appreciate every single one of you just for 1 minute, because it's been insane. It has been insane. But yeah, other than that, let's not get emotional. Let's get right into the stream. And yeah, there's lots to do, actually. I'll recap on some of the players that we signed in just a second. But first things first, we're going to open our free pack. Obviously, it's a free pack. They don't really offer much, but that is what it is. We'll just, as always, they increased it to 57K. All right, we're moving. But for those of you that didn't watch the previous stream, or didn't watch the stream from the beginning to the end, we signed 3 players. Obviously, we're still in the January transfer window at the moment. And taking a look at the team, right, I think it was necessary that we got a wing, a right wing, and a right wing and a center back. So I ended up signing 2 wings and a center back. And I'll show you guys in just a second. So club transfers, and 2 of them were actually free transfers, and one of them we actually paid for. Like, I think we paid about 21 million. So we signed Nathan Ake from Manchester City for 22 million. And he had about 12 months left on his contract. You could argue that we could have run his contract down and signed him on a free, but we needed a center back urgently because we were just conceding unnecessary goals all the time. And I'm hoping that he can come in now and improve the defense a bit. And then we signed Verschacheren as well. He does play as a attacking midfielder, but he can also play as a wing. So now we don't only have Almada as a backup wing, but we also have Sarabia. We also signed Sarabia on a free as well. He's a little old, but I'm not looking to keep him for too long, of course. And those were 3 of the players that we signed. And that's what we signed in the last stream. I'm not looking to sign anyone because obviously we have a negative transfer budget at the moment, which is a little embarrassing, but I think it will increase over time. But yeah, hopefully I'm really hoping that these signings make a difference because yeah, it's crucial that we improve from here on. And I'm just hoping. We've had a pretty terrible season. And I hope these 3 players can somehow change the way we play. I have, of course, changed the tactics completely. And we're trying something completely different. Like I mentioned, I know a lot of people have come onto the stream now. Listen, if you guys have any tactics you want me to use, I'm open to suggestions on the stream. If you want me to use any tactics, I'm going to be experimenting with some tactics. Because at the moment, there's big problems. We have decent players, but I don't think it's the players, and we need to improve somehow because I've signed some new players. If that doesn't help, there's something else. So I'm trying the tactics to see if that's maybe the problem, but I don't think it's a problem because we won the title with the tactics I was using at the beginning of the last stream. And this stream, I'm going to be open to using different tactics. But right, so obviously I don't recommend you guys suggesting some tactics now because obviously I've just set up a new set of tactics at the end of the last stream, so I'm going to be trying these out first. And obviously when I ask you guys to suggest some tactics, you can then do that because if you suggest some tactics now, you'll just be wasting your time. I'm just saying, guys. But right, our first game on the stream is up against Bournemouth in the FA Cup. So we are in the 4th round. We beat Huddersfield in the 1st round. And yeah, this is going to be an interesting game because Bournemouth aren't bad. I think they are still in the Premier League or something. But I'm going to give our new signings a chance. So who else do we have here? For Verschacheren as well, I'm going to start him. And I'm going to start... Who else can we start here? Is Nketiah back? Yes, he is. I'm going to start Nketiah over Felix. And who else have we got here? Henrichs? Maybe Henrichs. I don't think so. Firpo for Tierney. And I'm going to keep Leno in goal because Woodman's morale's a bit low. But yeah, smash a like on the stream, lads. Smash a like. Don't forget to smash a like and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to turn the notification bell on to never miss one of my streams. We just hit 2,500 subscribers, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you to every single one of you. I did do like a full-on thank you a little earlier if you'd missed that, and I'm not going to do it again. But all right, so who's going to take the corners? Well, Asensio can take the corners. So I'm trying out some new tactics. I'm experimenting on the stream. It might be costly, but we'll see if it's the tactics or not. We'll take a look at if it's the tactics or not. But we're going to put Tierney on the bench, and that's the team I'm going to go with, right? So Ake starting, a new signing. Sarabia starting, Verschacheren starting, and Nketiah starting, and Guendouzi. So it's relatively interesting. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start Torreira over Guendouzi. and that's what we're going to go with. So first game on the stream, and so Rabia needs to get a kit number. So we're going to give him a kit number and for Shachrin. So there we go. Right. Welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the stream tonight. Obviously, wherever you are in the world, it is evening here. If it's daytime by you, great. But anyway, Bournemouth, and this should be a must-win on paper, of course. But the way we've been performing this season, you can't really say that anymore. But yeah. Right. Welcome to the stream, Hillary. Appreciate you coming on. And right, Bournemouth, big game, FA Cup game. And we'll see what happens. So we've signed some new players. We've given all 3 signings a start. So we will see how they perform. And we're experimenting with some new tactics. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, right? So obviously at the end of the last stream, I spiced the tactics up a bit. I'm trying something different to see if it's the problem. Because at the moment, we're sitting with a lot of problems. And I think maybe changing the tactics about we can experiment with that and see if that's related to the problem. But I don't think it was the tactics that I was using, though, because we were winning. Like, we were on form last season. We were winning titles, and I mean, yeah. So I really didn't. I don't know what went wrong this season, to be quite honest with you. But we are 2-0 up. I'm happy about that, right? The past few starts to our streams, it's been crap. It's been horrible. Like we've lost to terrible teams. Well, not terrible teams, but we've lost to lower division, not lower division teams. How do I say it? Lower standard teams that we should be beating on paper. And we also got knocked out of the Champions League. So at the moment, it's nice to see us scoring some goals. It's nice to see Nketiah back because he was out for a very long time. And I think we really missed him. And to see him on the score sheet again firing is just fantastic. So Nketiah scored 2 goals. And at the moment, as it stands, we've had 63% possession. They've had 37. We've had 9 shots, 4 on target. They've had 5, 4 on target. So I think that 4 on target, right? They haven't scored any out of those 4 on target, which may indicate that our defense has improved. And I think it has. And if we keep a clean sheet this game, that's a bonus. But right, so I'm going to make a change. I'm going to bring on Felix for Asensio. So it is a different formation. It's different tactics. Of course, I'm trying something different, and I'll see how this works. I'll see what happens. Right? I'm not 100% sure if we'll stick to using these tactics, but yeah, I'll be experimenting with some more tactics throughout this stream. So don't forget to leave suggestions of any tactics you want me to use in the live chat. But I'm going to make another substitution. I'm going to bring on Almada for Verschacheren just to give Verschacheren a bit of a break. Obviously, we've just brought him into the team, and he's young, and I think Almada deserves to come on in the second half. And let's see what happens. Let's score some more goals. Let's try to keep a clean sheet, and let's march on in the FA Cup. And I'm quite positive that we will go through. Felix has scored now. It's good to see him on the score sheet. Nketiah scored a hat-trick. Oh, what a welcome back. We've given him a start. He scored a hat-trick. I'm happy to see that. I was scared that Nketiah was going to come back from his injury and not perform. I was scared that he was going to not be the same player he was when he didn't get that injury, you know? But 3 goals, that's insane. We might just go with a system of Aubameyang on the left, Asensio on the right, because I know this is Bournemouth, of course, but we have some big games on this stream. I'll show you guys in just a second. We have some massive games on this stream. And experimenting with some tactics is a bit risky, but if they work out, I mean, hey, I think we took our risk well then. But we won 4-0, kept a clean sheet, fantastic win. We march on in the FA Cup, which is a domestic trophy we could still potentially win. We got knocked out in the League Cup to Southampton in the previous stream, and I got bantered to the tree and back by everybody because we had the best opportunity. I mean, it was Everton versus Liverpool, and we got Southampton, and I still managed to lose to Southampton. So this is a new opportunity for me to maybe go on and win the FA Cup. And obviously, Arsenal have the most FA Cups. They are the all-time leader of FA Cups, and we're known for winning our FA Cups. And it'd be nice to win one domestically on the side as we compete in the Europa League. And hopefully we can do that. But right. I mean, look, they had attempts. I'm not going to deny that. New tactics, they had attempts, but we kept them out, which is the main thing. They can have all the chances they want, but as long as we're not losing and conceding goals, I'm happy, right? And I'm going to continue to use these tactics as long as we don't lose. But right, they had 9 shots, 6 on target. We had 17, 8 on target. We took our chance as well. Nketiah hat-trick, Felix goal, 67% possession. They had 33% possession. Fantastic win. Great way to start the stream. And yeah. Hi, Hypes. What do you think about my tactics? I think, yeah, Tupac, was it you that suggested these tactics? Just confirm with me, because I'll shout you out, man, 100%. Oh, I'm not going to shout you out just yet. No. I don't have a clear opinion on your tactics yet, Tupac, if you were the one that suggested these. But I will have a clear opinion on your tactics after these games right here. Tottenham, Man City, Everton, Valencia. This is huge, right? These games, these next, 5 games are going to be the biggest games of this season. This will decide it all. I reckon if we don't manage... Okay, listen, we have 3 Premier League games. Man City, Tottenham, and Everton. So if we don't get at least 5 out of 9 points out of these 3 games, we're not making it into the Europa League this season. Okay, I'd say that's a little far-fetched. We're not going to make it into the Champions League. We still have a chance. I mean, we're in the table? There's about 12 games left, and we are 9 points off top 4. It's not too far away. I'm sure we can catch up as long as we perform and we keep it consistent. But these next 5 games are... This is probably going to be the biggest stream in terms of fixtures throughout this whole season. Obviously, this is our 3rd season. This stream is literally gonna tell me and tell you guys where we're gonna be ending up this season. So, next game, North London derby, right? This is always a big game, huge game. So we have Brentford next in the FA Cup, the 5th round, the round of 16. And let's see who's left. So we have Manchester United, Man City, Tottenham, and Leicester. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 of the top 6 clubs have already been knocked out. That's a positive. But we have gone through to the 4th round of the FA Cup, and that's fantastic. I mean, it's another domestic trophy that we can potentially win. But yeah, huge game next. Tottenham Hotspur, North London derby. This means everything. For me, this is going to be the biggest game on the stream. Forget City, forget Everton. They are big games, but this is the biggest game on the stream. This means so much to me. I don't want to lose this game. Tottenham did the double over us last season, and I don't want that happening again. So we're obviously using some new tactics, and I'm looking forward to seeing if these tactics are the real deal. And Tupac, I will definitely let you know what my opinion is on your tactics after these next run of games. And if they're really that great, man, listen, I'll make a video on it and I'll credit you 100%. I will credit you. But when are you facing Valencia? I hope they win. Well, we're facing them after Everton, so they will be on this stream. Both games will be on this stream. Both Valencia games. It is the round of 32. Of course, we did drop to the Europa League about 2 streams ago, and it was a little embarrassing, but we still do have a chance of competing for a continental competition in the Europa League. And I think we are one of the favorites to win it on paper, but, you know, the way we've been performing this season, you can't really say that. But right, so we're up against Tottenham next. This is a very big game. We're up against Tottenham, and it's a North London derby. For me, it's the biggest game on the stream, and I don't know what to expect because anything can happen. But I'm experimenting with something now. Obviously, we're using new tactics. I'm trying out some new tactics on the stream. If these tactics like somehow win me all the games on the stream, I will stick to them. But if something goes sour, I'll definitely ask the live chat for some new suggestions. But right, I'm gonna make some changes here. I'm gonna keep Torreira on. He knows all about North London derbies. And then I'm going to put Saka on the bench in place of Verschacheren. And I'm going to play Sarabia for this game. Now, the thing that we're experimenting with is Nketiah and Felix starting. I've never tried that before. So obviously, we're using a formation that has two strikers. I usually played Asensio in that position, but Asensio is injured at the moment. I actually want to take a look at how long he's out for. Asensio is out for... That's tough because those are three of the biggest Premier League games we have this season. We're going to miss him, but I'm going with two strikers, Nketiah and Felix. They did pretty well in the last game. Nketiah got a hat-trick, and I think he deserves a start. And if this system works, I'll stick to it. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in this game because this game is huge. It's a massive game. It's a North London derby, and I always look forward to it. So our form technically goes out the window. It's all about who wants it more, who wants to win, and who wants to be the best in North London. And hopefully we can go to the Emirates and prove that we are the best in North London. And I think Tottenham have already beaten us once. But let's take a look at their team. So they have Sabitzer. So they signed Sabitzer from... Did Sabitzer play for... I think he played for Everton or Leicester. They signed Grealish as well from Everton. They signed Richarlison from Everton. I don't know why they're playing Reguilon there. He usually plays as a left back, but they have Hernandez and Belotti. They signed Belotti from Leicester. I do know that. But interesting team. We can beat them. They have a pretty crap goalkeeper, so we need to take advantage of that. So... Come on, lads. Let's see what happens. North London derby. Smash a like on the stream if you haven't done that yet. And subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to turn that notification bell on to never miss one of my streams or my videos. But let's get right into this. Let's waste no time. First Premier League game on the stream as well. New tactics. Are these tactics the real deal or not? We're about to see. So, welcome to the stream. Aru FC7. Appreciate you coming on. It's nice to see some new people on the stream. But we're 1-0 up, but Torreira's picked up a red card. That's not good. That's not good at all. I know that we're playing with aggressive tackling style, but I'm going to have to put Partey in the center there now. It's not good. General midfielder. We're going to have to make him ball winning. All right. That's what we're going with. So we've picked up a red card, but we have been dominating. We're 1-0 up. Aubameyang has scored, but will we hold on to this lead? I don't know. Let's see what happens. But it's halftime, and we're 1-0 up. I mean... We were pretty much dominating until we picked up that red card. I mean, we still are. We're 1-0 up. And they've dominated the possession. And it's been relatively even. I mean, we've had 12 shots. They've had 15. We've had 5 on target. They've had 4. We've kept them out. But it's all about what happens in the second half now. It's all about what happens in the second half. Because I don't know what to expect. Because we have a red card and we've been pretty awful this season. We've capitulated in so many situations. We've conceded so many last-minute goals. And, yeah. Hey, Max Power, how are you doing, man? Appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate everybody coming on. Thanks for taking your time out of your day to watch my streams. I mean, you could be doing something better right now, but obviously, I really appreciate it. But yeah, how long are you streaming for? I stream for about an hour. So how long are we in? We're about 25 minutes in, so another 35 minutes. I'll be streaming for another 35 minutes. But we're 1-0 up in the North London derby. 1-0 down or 1-0 up against Tottenham. And it's always a positive. But I'm going to make one substitution. I'm going to bring Saka on for Sarabia. Sarabia is a new signing. We've given him an opportunity, and I haven't seen too much from him yet, but we'll give him time. And I'm looking forward to the second half. Let's see what happens. New tactics, red card. It's about what happens in the second half and how we can keep the lead. Come on. Oh, they've equalized. Oh, okay. Tupac, if you're still watching, man, you've got a video on your hands, man. I'm gonna make a listen, bro. This is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. Like Ollie would say, fantastic. We just beat Tottenham 3-1, but we had a red card. I don't know. We new tactics, new system. We played both Nketiah and Felix for this game. Keep that in mind. And they both scored. It was experimental. It wasn't like intentional. I wanted to see what happened. You know, we're playing with two strikers, and they both scored when we had a red card. Keep in mind, we picked up the red card in the 39th minute. Yes, we did score in the 13th minute. They equalized in the 55th minute, but we scored 2 goals after they had equalized. Crazy. They had 28 shots, only 5 on target. These tactics look like very how could I explain it? You absorb the pressure, but you don't let them score. So it's very good defensively, I've noticed. But obviously we have improved the defense. We've brought in Aki, and we haven't conceded too many goals. I mean, we only conceded 1 goal, and they've had 28 shots. I mean, they dominated possession. We had 16 shots, 7 on target, and we clearly took our chances. And I'm hoping that Nketiah will keep this form going, because he's scored 4 goals in 2 games since he's come back. I mean, he's so good. Eddie Nketiah is so good. He's been fantastic for us. But so far, that is 3 points out of 9. That is 3 points out of 9 so far. So, Tupac, listen, man. We've won 2 and 2. 100% win rate with these tactics. So, I might just make a video on them if we can somehow make it into the top 4 this season. I genuinely will make a video on them. Because, listen, these tactics are amazing. Well, I think it's a little early to say that, but so far, so good. I mean, we'll see. By the end of the second leg in the tie against Valencia, right? We have 2 games against Valencia, right? We obviously have them in the Europa League round of 32. And if we win both legs and we go through, and if we beat Tottenham, if we beat City and Everton, I will genuinely shout you out, man. And yeah. Right. So we just beat Tottenham, North London derby. Always a fantastic game to win. A game that I always want to win. I always look forward to that game. I mean, our form against Tottenham has been okay, but we just won a North London derby, and it's great. It's a great feeling. It's a great, great feeling. Smash a like on the stream, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and turn that notification bell on to never miss one of my streams or my videos. But we have City next. City. And this is going to be a test as well, because Man City are always tough to beat. And I'm going to have to go with a different team. Obviously, Torreira picked up a red card, and we still managed to win. And Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go with a different lineup for this game because the players are a little tired, and we'll give some opportunities to some new players, or some backup players, youth players, whatever you want to call it. All right, so we don't have any other backup strikers. I just realized we have a Bamiyang, but no. It's tough because I don't want to change the team too much, you know? And then because I mean, the weaker the player, the more exposure and the more prone you are in that position. But let's see, what is Nketiah's problem? Why is his morale so low? Does he want a new contract or something? Wants high squad status. Okay, we'll give him high squad status. He deserves high squad status, 100%. Key player. What else? What else is his problem? Wants not happy with his wage. Okay, we'll offer him a new contract. He wants 33,000. Oh no, we'll offer him 75k. Why not? Just offered Eddie Nketiah a new contract. And what about Firpo? Is he thinks he should be paid more? Okay, well, we'll give him a new contract as well. We'll give him 80k a week. Why not? So we just offered 2 players a new contract, but that's the team I'm going with. Obviously, we're not going to play Torreira. I'm not going to play Uwar either because he hasn't proven to me that he deserves a new contract. But right. Martinelli is a striker. I know that. I know that Martinelli is a striker, but I'm not going to play him for this game. Maybe the Brentford game, I'll give him an opportunity. But the City and Everton game they're massive. We can't afford to start any of our second choice players in those games because but we're up against Manchester City now, and so far we're unbeaten on the stream, 2-2 wins. Beat Bournemouth in the first game and then beat Tottenham 3-1. And so far, these tactics are looking like the real deal. But, right, City, let's see, have they made any new signings? They signed Zakaria, okay. Who else? They've had Son for quite a while. Pretty much the original City team. I mean, they have Sterling and striker this time. I mean, Pep always changes it. It was Neymar in striker at one stage. It was Son in striker, Jesus in striker, everyone in striker. Son's playing cam in this game. De Bruyne is playing as a CDM. Very interesting, but it's a big game. It's a tough game. And so far, we have 3 out of 9 points. If we can get a draw here, I won't be too disappointed, but I'll always go for the win. And let's go for the win. Tupac is good, but I think I'm better, says Angel. I mean, Tupac, you got a guy that thinks he's better than you. So you guys can obviously decide on that one. But I'm using Tupac's tactics, and we'll see how we do against City, right? We'll see how we do against City. I mean, City have already scored 2 goals now, and that's not looking good. So Tupac, I mean, I won't. Okay, look, I won't discount you, right? I won't just get rid of these tactics if we lose this game. I know some of the players' morale is a bit low and the energy levels are low, but if we lose against Everton, I'm going to try something different. But we are 2-0 down to City currently, and we haven't really had a chance. I mean, we've dominated possession. They've had all the shots. They've had 10 shots, 4 on target, scored 2. Can we come back? I'm sure we can come back, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's City. I mean, they have Neymar in their team alongside De Bruyne and Sterling and whoever else they have. I mean, but I'm going to bring a substitution on. I'm going to bring Uwar on for Partey, and I'm going to bring Saka on for Sarabia, and I'll also bring on Martinelli for Felix. So I think this is the first time that I'm putting Martinelli in striker. I usually play him on that left or right wing, but obviously Felix is a little tired, so we'll give Martinelli an opportunity in striker, and let's see if he can make a difference in the second half. But we need to. We're 2-0 down. I don't want to concede anymore. Can we come back? I mean, last season we were very good at coming from behind. Don't change the context, but you know what I mean. So if we can do it this game, then I'll be proud of the team. But if we don't, I just realized I didn't start Tierney. I'm gonna bring him into the team as well. Oh, we can't. Who did I bring on? No, I'm going to keep Sarabia on, and I'm going to bring Tierney on for Firpo. So there, 3 changes. So it's Martinelli for Felix, Uar for Party, and then Tierney for Firpo. 3 changes. Let's try not to concede any more goals. Let's try score some, and let's try let's get back on track because we need to. All right, Nketiah has scored. Uar has scored. All right. Tupac, you're not in the woods yet, man. The bear hasn't eaten you. All right. Winnie the Pooh hasn't eaten you just yet, bruv. Winnie the Pooh hasn't eaten you yet. The honey is yours. I mean, half the players, before the game, the players' energy levels were quite low. And I was like, do we really have a chance? Made a couple of substitutions and boom. I mean, I rate you for that, bro. 100%. I'm beginning to rate these tactics, man. If they do me good, I'll keep them. I'll make use of them. But I think it's a little early to say. We'll see what happens at the end of the Valencia second leg. We can speak again. But right. I mean, City were dominating in the first half. We had no chance. I think we took a look at the stats in the second half, and we're like, oh. Second half, we fired back. We hit them. Nketiah scores. Uar scores. It's good to see him on the score sheet. We never see him. Anonymous, Ghost, and it's good to see one of the signings on the sheet, on the score sheet. We signed him last season, but he hasn't really scored goals, so it's nice to see him scoring. And we had 15 shots, 4 on target, so we really hit them in the second half. We came out firing, and listen, it's a draw. I said I wouldn't mind a draw before the City game, and we got a draw. So I'm not too disappointed by that. So far, it is 4 points out of 6. And currently, as it stands, we're 28 games in, and we're still 9 points behind Manchester United. But I did forget, actually, we can still qualify into the Champions League next season if we win the Europa League. I'm not sure if it's a little early to say, but we have a chance of beating Valencia and winning the Europa League just like any other team that's left in the last 32. So I have to mention that. But yeah, I say that, remember, morale is a big problem. That's why I always play other players. That's also why you lost. Yeah, I actually took a look at a comment from a guy. He commented on one of my streams. I think it was earlier today. He mentioned that morale was a problem. That's why I was losing. I know that morale has effect on the players' performances, but not every single player's morale is low. I mean, take a look at this. I'll show you guys in just a second. I mean, Aubameyang's morale is fine. Felix's morale is fine. Partey's morale is fine. Manolas's morale is fine. I mean, the majority of the players' morale is good. It's okay, you know? So I don't quite understand why I was losing. I mean, the games that we were losing, the players' morale was okay. That's why I didn't understand it. But now that I look at it, the players that have bad morale don't perform. Like, for example, Nketiah, right? He has bad morale, but he scored, 5 goals in 3 games? So I don't quite understand that. But, oh, yeah, that just reminds me. Did they accept the new contract? Nketiah wants 130K. All right, we'll offer it to him, but we can't sign him at the moment. We have a negative transfer budget. But Felix and Nketiah looks like a very good partnership, though. I must admit that. But I'm going to start Sarabia and Saka for this game against Everton. Massive game. And I'm also going to start Uar in place of Guendouzi. I think he deserves a start as well. Torreira is back, but I'm going to give Uwar a start. He scored a goal in the last game, and I think he deserves to start. And who else? I mean, Saliba can play in place of Manolas, but I'm not going to do that because Manolas is a key player. But yeah, that's the team I'm going to go with. So we brought Saka in place of Sarabia, and we've moved Sarabia out on that left-hand side, and we brought Uwar in because Uwar has scored a goal. He hasn't really started recently because he's been crap, but he scored a goal in the last game, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Because I'm positive we can win this game against Everton. We've been on pretty good form against Everton. We've played relatively well. We have we've had some good results against them, and I'm not too worried about losing to them because we've had a good record against them, 100%. But let me just sort this out real quick. Corner taker, or can take the corners and the free kicks. Or free kicks, Felix can take them. Yeah. All right, so that's what we're going to go with. Different team. We're experimenting a bit, but let's see what happens. And these tactics are looking pretty good. I'm not going to lie. We have Everton next. Tough game. Everton are a pretty decent team, but I'm not too worried because we've had a very good record against Everton. But Everton have Schmeichel. They have Bednarek. Someone actually mentioned I should sign Bednarek, but I don't really think he suits our style of play. They have John McGinn, Saint Maximan, and Iwobi, an ex-Arsenal player. I haven't seen Iwobi start for them quite often against us, but he is starting now, and let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to this. So far, it is 4 points out of 6. Let's make it 7 points out of 9. Let's get a win here, and we have been unbeaten on the stream. Beat Bournemouth, beat Tottenham. Fantastic North London derby win, and let's beat Everton because after this, it is our first game in the Europa League against Valencia. So let's get some positivity going for that Valencia game. Let's get a win, and yeah, let's see what happens. Big game. Nketiah, remember, he's a target man, so he'll score even with low morale. I mean, we played João Felix as a target man when he had low morale, and he didn't score at all. I'm just mentioning that as well, Tupac. He had low morale and he never scored a goal for a while. So yeah, I didn't quite understand what that was all about. But yeah, remember, fitness is also important, of course, because if they have low fitness, they're not going to perform because they're tired. But right, so we're going to make some changes here. I'm going to bring Aubameyang back. And I'm gonna take Saka off. So I'm gonna move Pablo Sarabia to the right. I think his name's Pablo. I don't know. Probably just made that up. But right. Who else can we bring on? I can bring Torreira on for Partey, but Partey's he's a very key player. So I'm not gonna experiment with that. But Manolas and Hakimi are very tired. But we don't really have an alternative solution to replace them at this point in time. So we're just going to have to keep them there. And so we've made one change. Aubameyang for Saka, and then we put Sarabia back on the right-hand side. And I'm just going to change the instructions real quick. Let me just do that. Oh, I'll just reset everything. It's irritating. All right, so we're going to have to change everything again. And yeah, so it is 1-1. Forgot to mention, it is 1-1. And we'll take a look at the stats in just a second. So Felix scored. We've been dominating. I mean, 65% possession. They have a 35. We've been on them in the first half. We had 9 shots. They had 6. We've had 4 on target. They've had 1. So you could argue that we haven't taken our chances. We've scored 1 goal. But yeah, we should be. I think we should have done better. I think we should have scored more goals in the first half. Everton had 1 opportunity to score a goal, 1 on target, and they took the opportunity 100%. So let's see what happens in the second half. Hopefully, Aubameyang can make a difference. But it is crucial that we get this win over the line. Not a draw. Yes, I said at least 5 points out of 8, but we have an opportunity of getting 7 out of 9. Sorry, 5 out of 9. I want 7 out of 9, and I know we can win this game. So let's see what happens in the second half. Do loan deals and grow youngsters faster. Yes, I have loaned out some players this season. I think I have. I'm not 100% sure. I might have. I'll take a look after this. But I do loan the players out. But most of the time, teams don't make loan bids for the players. So, especially the young, high-rated players, they don't really, like Joe Willock and Emil Smith-Rowe, they don't really make loan bids for them. So, I can't really loan them out if no one wants to loan them out. But anyway, right. Let's see what happens in the second half. Big game. Let's try and get a win. Aubameyang has come on. Everton have just scored 3 goals, and that means we've got 4 out of 9. That's below par. That's below average. Yeah, we're not getting into the Champions League this season, boys. Listen, Tupac, I'm not going to write you off just yet. Like I mentioned, after the Valencia game, we'll see. If we're out of the Europa League, I think it's new tactics time. But right now, Calvert-Lewin, did us. He gave us a new one. He scored 2 goals. But yeah, so I mean, look, we were all right. I think in the first half, we had the majority of our chances. But just like City, they came back firing in the second half and they won. They came back and they scored 2 goals. And Calvert-Lewin always scores against us. I don't know what it is, but he always scores against us. And maybe we should sign him. Maybe that's a sign that we should sign him. But 61% possession, they had 39. We had 18 shots, they had 15. We had 6 on target, they had 5. I know Felix and Nketiah were a little tired, but we should have done better, I think. But right, next game is big because this is the first leg of the Europa League in the round of 32, and we're up against Valencia. Yes, we did drop down to the Europa League because we didn't qualify through the group stages in the Champions League. Yes, I know. I got bantered for it. Of course I did. But this is a big game because we could potentially win the Europa League. I'm not saying that we're going to. There's a difference. So don't call me out when I said that we're going to win the Europa League. I want to win it, and we can win it. I know we're capable of doing it. So this is a big game against Valencia, and if we managed to go through to the round of 16, if we qualify, I will keep these tactics for now. But right, we're gonna have to make a change here. I'm gonna have to bring Saliba on for Manolas because he's a little tired. And then Saka is going to play this game. And then we're putting Asensio out on the left. So that's also something that we're experimenting with. But right, who else? Sarabia is going to come back on the bench. So that's what we're going to go with. And then I'm going to start Torreira as well. So I'm not going to do any funny business starting the youth or second choice players because that will just make us prone. If we manage to get over the line like 4-5-0 or something, I don't think that will happen. But if we do, then I will start some of the second choice players in the second leg. But right, this is a big game. This is a big game because I know that Valencia are decent. They're not a walkover team, and we're going to have to be at our best. There are 2 legs, but that doesn't really mean anything. Sign Calvert-Lewin, says Angel. I'll add him to the shortlist. Let me just do that now real quick because I could potentially sign him as a backup striker. Am I typing in Angel? Calvert. Let's add him to the shortlist. He is young as well. He's 25, so he still has quite a few years to develop. But big game against Valencia. First Europa League game on the stream. So we're in the round of 32. And we've got a pretty tough team. Taking a look at their team, they have Parejo, Chikwueze. They have a pretty weak defense. Ex-Arsenal player in Palista, Nabil Fekir, Gidesh. I mean, they don't have a bad team, but we can beat them. We can beat them. But at the end of the day, it's all about who wants it more. So, right. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. And we're back in the Europa League. Obviously, we were in the Europa League in our first season, and we didn't even manage to get out of the group stages then. But we are in the round of 32, and Felix has scored. Parejo has scored, though, for Valencia. And at the moment, it's 1-1. We do have the away goal advantage, which is always a positive. But I think the first 20 minutes, we dominated, like 100%. They had no shots, nothing. But I think as the first half progressed, they grew into the game and they got some shots off, and it's been relatively even. I mean, they've dominated possession. They've had 12 shots, we've had 15. They've had 4 on target, we've had 4 on target, and it's 1-1. Fair play. But I'm going to bring Aubameyang on in that striker position as a target man. I think he's going to be good there. And then I'm also going to bring on Uar for Torreira. So those 2 players I'm going to bring on. So 2 changes. Let's hope Aubameyang can make a difference. Actually, let me change the instructions now that Aubameyang is on. This is big because first Europa League game, we are playing away from home. So we do get that away goal advantage. So hopefully we can score some more and get this, tie out the way, and so that we can continue to the round of 16. Because I can tell you right now that Valencia aren't the toughest out of the other 30 teams that are left in the Europa League. So we need to be at our best, and we need to win this game. Let's see what happens in the second half. It's a big second half because this is the first leg. Oh, they've scored. We did get an away goal, but that means we're going to have to win the home leg against Valencia. So we still do have a second leg, but we're going to have to win that, because if we don't, Tupac, I'm going to have to start using different tactics, man, 100%. What do you use to do your streams? I use StreamYard. I left the link in the description to that. You can go check it out if you want. Yeah, there's a link to that, and you can just sign up. And I use StreamYard Premium. So, or not Premium, I pay per month. But anyway. Right. Valencia have won. I'm a bit disappointed, but we still do have a second leg. And we're going to have to win that second leg. I'm glad we didn't concede more than 2 goals. We got the away goal, but that means we can't give them any away goals. Because if we win, for example, if we score 3 goals at home now, and they score 2 away goals, we've lost. They've got more away goals. So we need to be at our best in the next game, because we struggled this game. So, I mean, we had 23 shots. They had 20. We had 4 on target. They had 8. All I can do is shake my head. Yeah, listen, Tupac. I mean, if we qualify, through to the next round of the Europa League, I'll continue to use your tactics. But if we don't, I'll give some other people a chance to suggest their tactics, It might not be the best, but we'll give them a chance, and it'll be nice to experiment a bit, because I think this season is out the window, technically. But, right. Youth players. So someone asked me about youth players. I mean, I've loaned out a lot of youth players this season, man. 100%. I've loaned a lot of youth players out. Reece Nelson's also out on loan. I can take a look at how he's doing. Young Reece. He's playing at Lazio, and he's been given 1 start. And he got an assist as well, and they haven't started him since. Come on. We should just recall him and try to loan him out again. Who else is here? We have Oze Tutu. I'm probably going to sell him, to be quite honest with you. And then Azevedo and Balogun's also out on loan. So we have a few out on loan. We have Smith Rowe on the loan list, and Runnison, and we have a few more here. Smith and Willock. But yeah, smash a like on the stream. For those of you that have joined late or haven't smashed a like yet for whatever reason, please smash a like on the stream. and subscribe if you're new, and turn that notification bell on to never miss one of my streams. But this is a big game now. We're up against Brentford. Every game's a big game. And Brentford are they in the Premier League this season? Yes, they are. We're playing them in the FA Cup, the fourth round, the round of 16. So we need to try and win this game. And I'm hoping that we can. And I'm going to start Aubameyang. No, I'm not going to start Aubameyang. I'll put Saliba on the bench, though, for Almada. So that's the team I'm going to go with. So it's more or less our first team. And I want to do well in the Europa League. Sorry, not the Europa League, the FA Cup. I want to do well in the Europa League and the FA Cup, actually. But if we can win the FA Cup, I think that will be nice. Just to win that on the sideline and focus on the Europa League if we can manage to beat Valencia. But for now, let's try to get this win over the line. We're up against Brentford. It's a London derby as well. FA Cup, London derby. And it's going to be an interesting game. We're using different tactics and experimenting with it. And obviously, after the Valencia game, we can then decide. I'll have my clear opinion and thoughts on Tupac's tactics. But right, we're up against Brentford, FA Cup game. And let's see what happens. Uwar has scored. It's good to see him on the score sheet again. And as it stands, we're 1-0 up. So I'm happy with that. And match stats. So we have dominated more or less. We've had 65% possession. We've had 11 shots, 2 on target. They've had 4 shots, 1 on target. So, I mean, we've had 11 shots, only 2 on target. I think we should be doing a bit better there. And for that reason, I'm going to bring Aubameyang on in place of Felix. And we're going to bring him on as a target man, I think. Yeah, we're going to bring him on as a target man. So Hakimi is a bit tired, but we're not going to make a substitution for him. And yeah, let's see what happens in the second half. I mean, we should only perform better from here on. But yet again, we've been very inconsistent this season. And I'm hoping we can just get this one over the line and qualify through to the quarterfinal. Because as it stands, we are through to the quarterfinal, but not 100% yet. We're about halfway. Let's get a win over the line. Welcome F7G. Welcome back, man. And yeah. Guys, I'll take a look at your tactics that you guys are suggesting in the live chat. I did mention at the beginning of the stream that you guys can suggest the tactics that you want me to use and this and that. I'll check it out if Valencia goes sour. But for now, if we beat Valencia, I'm going to continue to use these tactics. I've given Tupac a chance, and I've been relatively okay with it. I haven't been like, hell yeah, we're going to continue using these tactics. I'm still in the middle. I'm not 100% with him on it, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But we're 1-0 up against Brentford. Let's score some more goals. Let's see what happens. Instructions. Oh, let's just change these up quickly. Leno is the captain. Did I make him the captain? I don't know why he's the captain, but anyway. Leno is the captain. And yeah, let's score some more goals. Let's please not concede. Oh, I don't want to concede any more goals. Come on. We need to score some more in the second half. All right, Nketiah scored. Nketiah scored 2. Asensio scored 2. Make that 5-0. I feel a bit better now. Tupac, one thing I will mention is that your tactics, they're good against weaker oppositions. You know, they're good against lower standard teams, which is good. But yet we have lost to the likes of Everton and to Valencia already. You know, maybe it's not got to do with the tactics. Maybe it's just, you know, the stamina levels of the players. So, yeah. But let's offer Nketiah a new contract quickly before I forget, because we couldn't afford him. But let's give him a new contract because we don't want to lose Eddie Nketiah. He needs a new contract. So he wants, what was that, 130K or something? We'll give him that. We'll give him his wishes. He deserves it. He deserves it. Yeah, you guys can sub to one another. I really don't mind doing that. Yeah, just you guys can subscribe to one another in the live chat, support one another. 100%. It's one way of getting yourself out there. I really don't mind. It'd be nice if you guys subscribe to one another. It's good to see. But could you read my tactics since I beat Manchester United as a Mexican team? Was that for the Club World Cup? I'm assuming that was for the Club World Cup. Hey Hypes, I haven't been watching much of your videos lately, but I want to say that you're a great YouTuber and don't give up. I like watching you. Thanks, Magnitude. I really appreciate that, man. It's nice to see messages like that. I really appreciate that. Thanks for taking your time to write that message, man. I'm gonna keep going. I mean, this is the 20th episode. I've done 20 streams every day. There were days I could say that I couldn't have streamed or was too lazy to stream and just made up a stupid excuse, but I've just kept it consistent, and I'm sure you guys are happy with that as well. And I'm going to continue uploading my content and trying to improve it in every way. But I really appreciate that, man, 100%. But listen, Angel Gaming, I will try your tactics out if we lose to Valencia. Right? I did promise to Tupac, but we are through to the FA Cup quarterfinal, and we're up against Manchester City. This is a big game as well. We have one of the tougher teams. We have one of the tougher 8 that are left, and it's going to be a big game. I think if we beat City, we have a good chance of winning the FA Cup. I mean, the only team that would be really tough there would be Leicester. I mean, but anyway, we have Valencia next, second round, and Nketiah just accepted his deal. I wanted to offer another player a contract as well. Who was it? Was it Martinelli? I think, yeah, let's offer Martinelli a new contract. I'll offer him, what, 60K maybe? Yeah, you can't send links. Just, you know what you can do is you can just tap on someone's name, I think, and you can visit their channel from there. Yeah, let me just hold on. Give me a second. There we go. Listen, what I'm actually going to do soon, real quick, is I'm going to make some people in the live chat moderators. I'll get like 3 moderators or something since we have a small chat. But that's what I'm going to do in the future, because I can't always just, check people's messages to accept them every time. I think it'll be necessary to have like maybe 2 or 3 moderators. So if you want to be a moderator, just be trustworthy and loyal. Be loyal and trustworthy. Show me that you're loyal, that you're on every stream, and that you just prove yourself to be good enough, or should I say that you deserve to be a moderator. Because I will make 3 people a moderator in time. But anyway, right, we're up against Valencia next. Second leg. I think, boys, that this is going to be the last game of the stream. I will make this the last game of the stream. I'm not going to make this too long, because yeah, I don't want to make the stream too long. This is going to be boring. But this is big because we are 2-1 down at the moment, and this leg means everything to me. It really does. And Sarabia is injured as well. It's not good. I'm going to play Saliba for this game. It's a risk, but I'll play him. I'm also going to play Torreira. And who else? I'll start. Okay, Asensio's just come back from injury. So I'll start. No, he hasn't just come back from injury. What am I talking about? And I'll start Martinelli. Where's Aubameyang? Aubameyang's here. I can't start him. I will start Aubameyang. I'll start Aubameyang and striker. So it's a bit of a different team. Henrichs is injured, but I would have maybe played him for this game if he wasn't injured. But yeah, this is a big game. This is gonna decide if we're gonna be in the Europa League round of 16 after this game, or if we're knocked out. Like I said, Tupac, if you're still watching, if we get knocked out, I'm gonna I'll look at implementing some new tactics. But if we win, I'll continue to use your tactics. But right, big game, last game of the stream. Let's make this one count. Let's end the stream on a high note, because I want to beat Valencia and I want to win the Europa League. We are 2-1 down. We do have an away goal. Made some changes. We brought Aubameyang in as striker, Martinelli on the left. And who else do we have? We brought Guendouzi in. Oh, I wanted to put Torreira there, but anyway. And Tierney, we've brought him back in, and we're starting Saliba in place of Aki. So some changes. Let's see what happens. Let's try not to concede, because it will really hurt if we concede goals this game, because Valencia are playing away, and I'm positive we can get a result. We are playing home. Let's get a win. Let's make something happen in this game. I also asked you for this career mode, if you remember. Yeah, I also hope we can get back into the Champions League. I really do. But we are 3-0 up. I think we've made it through to the round of 16. I think we have. I think this is guaranteed. I don't think Valencia are going to come back and score 3 goals. I feel a bit better now. What? It's 4-2 on aggregate now at the moment. Yeah, if Valencia do score 2 goals, though, they will. Just mentioning, if Valencia score 2 goals, that means they qualify. So we can't concede 2 goals. So I'm going to bring Felix on for Aubameyang. And that's the only change I'm going to make. But we can't concede 2 goals now in the second half. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen. But as it stands, we're 3-0 up. Absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy with that. I'm genuinely happy with that. And so far, as it stands, we have a place in the round of 16 of the Europa League. Jump to defensive. I mean, okay, yeah, you know what? I'll listen to you on that, Angel. I will listen to you on that. I'll listen to your advice on that. And let's see what happens. So we are 3-0 up. Come on. Let's score some more goals. We mustn't concede 2 goals. It's the worst thing that can happen. But come on. Last game of the stream. Let's make it count. Let's win the Europa League. Come on. If we win this game, we will march on. Oh, no. You know what, eh? You know what? If we had conceded 1 more goal to Valencia, we would have been knocked out. You don't understand. That's heart-pounding. That's crazy. But we are through. We are through. We've made it through to the round of 16. We just beat Valencia 4-3 on aggregate, for those of you that have joined late. And I'm happy with that. We were 2-1 down in the first leg. Nketiah scores 2. Aubameyang scores 1. We did win 3-1, 4-3 on aggregate. And I'm happy with that. We've had 13 shots, 8 on target. They've had 19 shots, 4 on target. We might have not conceded that goal if I hadn't gone defensive, but yet I could have conceded more if I didn't go defensive, you know. But we won 3-1. We got over the line. I'm happy with that. I think we might have beaten one of the tougher teams that are left. I'll take a look at who's left now. And I want to see who we have in the next round of the Europa League. I mean, Chelsea are here. Who else is here? AC Milan. I'll take a look in just a second. But we'll see who's all in the Europa League. But right, so we just won 4-3 on aggregate against Valencia. Tupac, I'm going to continue using your tactics, man. I'll continue using your tactics. If something goes really wrong, if we go on like a terrible run of form, I'll be looking to switch up the tactics. But yeah. Anyway, we've just beat Valencia and we've gone through to the round of 16. Welcome ADDZ, and welcome Petru, Marian. appreciate you guys coming on. It's nice to see some new people on the in the stream, in the live chat. I really appreciate you guys coming on. I appreciate everybody coming on. Appreciate everybody that's watched from the beginning, and I appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day to watch my streams, because it means a lot to me, you know. Not just saying that. I mean, I genuinely do, because I mean, I wouldn't be streaming if no one was watching my stuff. So, yeah. Are we meeting any objectives? Finish in the top 4. Ooh. I mean, that's not happening at the moment. I don't think we're going to finish in the top 4 this season. So, yeah. If he didn't go defensive, we could have been knocked out. Had to risk it. Yeah, I think you're right on that one. But yet again, if we conceded one more goal, Angel, you know, I think we have Braga in the next round. All right. Well, I'm not too disappointed. Let me just go take a look at that real quick. For those of you that have joined late, we just made it through to the round of 16. Not in the Champions League, but in the Europa League. And so this may interest some of you guys. This is the Champions League round of 16. So this is the last 16 teams left in the Champions League. So we have Bayern Munich versus Barcelona, big game. Tottenham, Man United, Atletico Madrid, Man City, Juventus, PSG, some big games there. And then obviously in the Europa League, we're up against Braga. I'm not too disappointed with that. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Okay, so one of those teams are going to get knocked out. That means there's going to be one of them that are going to be going, and that means there will be one less team that will be a threat. Everton, Roma, Sevilla. I mean, if Everton, Liverpool, and Chelsea go, I know that, okay, let's say Everton gets knocked out to Roma and Liverpool get knocked out to Chelsea. I think we'll have a pretty good chance of maybe going through. But we're up against Braga in the round of 16, and I'm not disappointed with that. First game is a home leg, and I think it's going to be interesting. I think Braga are one of the weaker teams that are left in the round of 16. But yeah, I mean, listen, overall, I think we've had an okay stream. I mean, it wasn't the best of streams, but I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I mean, we started off the stream against Bournemouth, beat them 4-0. So we had 4 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. So I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was an average stream, and I think it's been better than most streams we've had this season. So I can't lie. But how long do you stream for? Says ADDZ. I stream for an hour a day. So I stream every day for an hour, usually between 8 and 12 South African time, which is +2 in the time zone. Right, your balance is negative. He might fire you if you don't have money. Yeah, I know that. I do know that. I've just realized. But anyway, listen, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming on the stream. That's everybody that's watched from the first minute to the last. We've just reached 2,500 subscribers. Fantastic milestone. And I couldn't have reached it without you guys, of course. And yeah, I just want to thank everybody for coming on, taking your time out of your day to watch my streams. I always appreciate it. And I think it was a great stream overall. Not a great stream, actually. It was a good stream overall. And I'll see you guys in the next stream tomorrow, of course. So for those newcomers, you can watch. Yeah, you can look out for my live stream, which will be around 8, like I mentioned, 8 to around 12, anywhere between then. Tomorrow night, South African time +2, because I live in South Africa, and that's about 2 hours ahead of UK. So anyway, keep your eyes peeled for tomorrow night's stream. And yeah, sorry F7G, man. I apologize, man. There was just a lot of chats, but anyway, appreciate everybody coming on. Don't forget to smash a like on the stream if you haven't done that yet. I know some of you are guilty of not smashing a like on the stream, so please do that, and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to turn that notification bell on to never miss one of my streams and all my videos. So keep your eyes peeled for tomorrow night's stream, because I will be streaming again tomorrow. And yeah, peace out, guys. Peace out.